Alright, hey YouTube, just a little bit of a heads up about this video. It is a complete VOD from my Twitch of me playing Hogwarts Legacy, but it does end a little abruptly. I had a power outage towards the end of the stream, and it just cut. You'll see exactly where, but there's still a good hour, 40 minutes, almost 2 hours worth of footage that I was able to save. And that's going to go here. I'll also let you know ahead of time. The game, for the most part, ran pretty well on my computer. I do have a pretty good computer. It's not top quality, but it's pretty good. There will be some areas where the frames drop a little bit. It doesn't happen too often or too badly, with the exception of the Charms class. That, for some reason, was dropping to 30 FPS on my stream. But that should be about it. Other than that, thank you guys for coming by. Leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you want to see more. Follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/PikaCrew, and let me know down in the comments how you think I'm doing below. Let's get on with the video. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Woo! Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elizar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Alright. We are going to make a female character. I don't like the way male characters look in any game. They just don't look good to me. So we will make a female. Okay, we'll go with this as a starting base. Okay, I like that one. Hair. I like that. Ooh, I really like that. See, this is already looking way better than the male characters, in my opinion. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. We'll keep the hair color. Touch back on the freckles just a tad. I think the eyebrows are fine. I like that. This is looking good so far.
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Alright, we'll go on normal. Captain Pika the Witch. Alright guys, let's go. We are wizards.
It appears we are.
Quality's not the best, but this is already working a million times better.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Yeah, this is already performing a million times better.
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course.
We gotta get to
Why don't we
Hogwarts.
speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Yeah. Something's got him on edge. Well, here we go. Someone's watching us. Uh-oh. Oh, stream is struggling with this right now. I'll have to adjust this a bit for stream. It might just be this part though, I don't know.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Okay, it's better, it's better.
How extraordinary. It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years
So I'm
now,
behind.
the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Burn.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock, Goblin Rebellion,
I have.
Truth or Goblin?
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to
Probably a
convince
big
my
one.
colleagues at the Ministry, I believe
Oh,
he is a
what is that we see?
significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably
So-
from Ranrock.
Mystical
cannot open
artifact?
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
I'm special. I opened it.
Beard, how did you...
Wait! We did.
George!
Hang on!
Are we able to outrun a dragon? Nope. Well, that was close. Now what? I'm kind of in danger.
The key! Give me your hand!
Where we go? Oh, squirrel. Bones.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright.
What happened?
A little bit of Wiggenweld.
Oh, George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Alright, here's where I can look at my settings again real quick. Let me just take a look at my settings. Okay, got it on the recommended. Go back to that. I think that's the only thing we really changed. We turned these off too, but I don't really want those on, so. There we go. That looks a tad better.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
Okay.
Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Alright, Fig, you got my full trust.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Quite spry for an older man.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Alright, let's get going.
But sir, why was your wife searching
Man,
for
have
evidence
people
of
not
lost
heard of
magic?
stairs?
Miriam wanted to
Lord.
understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Oh?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Okay. We got some battling coming up soon. Oh! Slide.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Okay, okay.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
I'm enjoying
We're
this.
close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Whoa! That's a lot. That must take a bit.
Almost there.
Every pot shall be destroyed. Oh, okay, something's happening here. My stream don't
Why
like.
would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Like whatever this wall picture's supposed to be. Okay, so
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
tarot cards, crystal balls, astrology.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
I'm destroying all of his pots. Because fuck them pots. We don't need no nice things.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't
You
see anything.
don't see it?
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Can't break the pots here. Damn.
Hello?
Goblin Banker. Oh, we're in Gringotts. Gringot.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Man, but all these goblins really do just look like old men. Just short old men.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Ooh.
After you.
I've actually been to the Diagon Alley in Orlando, Florida, Universal Studios, and I rode the Gringotts bank ride there.
Keep your hands
So much
inside
fun.
the
It was
car
so good.
if you don't wish to lose them.
This looks sketchy as fuck, though. Not even seatbelts, man.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number
This would be a
12
pretty
was
fun ride,
commissioned
though.
shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the
Then again, I
deepest
have
part of
rode
bank.
the ride at the
Settle in.
Universal in
We've quite a
Florida.
distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Oh, he's got the metal armband. Oh, he's going to tattle.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Yeah?
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
Oh,
Until today.
what is this? No! I want to get the chest. I saw it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
But the chest. Oh, I can still. I got some gold. Hell yeah. 59 gold.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me
Alright.
think. There
Oh,
must be
there's a
something
shimmer.
here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
It's a door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Sure.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
So
there will be
yikes.
no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Right, I'm following you. Come on, Professor. We got this.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, so...
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh. Lovely!
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposa! Deposa! Levioso! Expulso!
Oh, shit.
Confringo! Levioso!
Bro is destroying him before I can block. Okay.
Stay close!
I'm still here. I'm staying close.
Lumos.
Where'd he go?
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do this one on my own.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh yeah. I pressed the Q button. Okay. It's really nice. You get like spider senses. Get them spidey senses. Hold Q during Protego to stun enemies with Stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. This ain't so bad. Yeah, that's pretty. That's not too hard. It's not too hard. This is actually pretty easy combat.
Lumos.
Okay, so that's pretty. It's pretty easy combat. It's pretty easy combat. Oh.
Lumos.
It's a memory pool.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Yep, that's the memory pool from Harry Potter.
I wonder... Follow my lead.
Another old man. So many old men. He's not too old. He looks like he's maybe his 40s, 50s.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We're special!
We've done all
Wow!
that we can.
Fuck everyone else, I'm the most powerful wizard there is, the witch there is.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
And I am the key.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
Yes.
all look rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Nah, how about not? How about fuck you?
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Well, that wasn't very
I have
nice.
no
Now I
patience
really
for
want to deal with
traitors.
you. Let me kill this guy.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young
Nope.
friend here
No, I will not.
be more helpful.
No, I will not. Okay then. Oh.
No way out.
Bro, get your butt over here. We are leaving. Damn.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, stream does not like this at all. My apologies, guys. My apologies. Okay, that's better. We made it to Hogwarts! Heck yeah. Oh, I get it, the name too, Port Key Games. Because the Port Key is a portal that takes you somewhere. Clever. Clever, clever.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert,
Are you sure about
but
that?
that seems more appropriate. Now, I
May
need to
just
study this
dressed
locket
me
as
up
soon as I
without my
can, but
permission.
first I must contact the
Damn.
ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
I do look good though.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
He doesn't seem too happy.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The
I don't
sorting
like him.
ceremony's over.
There were complications.
He's got bad guy
Complications?
vibes.
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough.
Yeah, he's got bad guy
I've no time
vibes.
for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Yeah, I don't like the headmaster already. He's got bad guy vibes.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Ooh.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have
See,
a seat.
I did the official Harry Potter sorting quiz, and it said I was a Slytherin. The only other answer I will accept is Ravenclaw, but that's just because I like purple.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Yeah.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Yes. We are
You belong
Slytherin.
in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
He's got evil vibes. I don't like this guy. He's a bad guy.
Banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Is this pre or post Harry
As Deputy
Potter?
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Heck yeah. We're in. I'm a wizard.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
This does look pretty neat, nice and green and such. Very fancy. We got water flowing through our dorms. Very earthy, very natural, but also very
some
fancy.
introductions are in order.
I already knew that.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way they just waltzed in?
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Wait.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
What were
I'm
you
sure
looking
you'll
for?
find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
Perhaps.
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
She seems a little
You
snarky.
should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day. taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ah, snarky and a bragger.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Snarky and bragging.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, I don't like her.
They're hiding from us. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Oh, we got
Based on
underwater.
the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous.
He don't seem that bad.
Very nice
I like
to
that
meet
guy.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I think he's my favorite so
Is the
far.
new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Have you ever been to the kitchens? I hear it's run by house elves.
Oh, someone broke something. Man, we got quite the staircase.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
That I
I've
am.
been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Alright.
Here you are.
A big magic book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You will be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Well, we got some exploding to do. Explode. Got to
Thank you,
explode.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
All
Walk with
right.
me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Hold on, hold on. There's a chest. Oh. Never mind.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Alright.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
A Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Ah. So the Loch Ness Monster is a Kelpie. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current so we'll have to do a lot of exploring. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay. Well, what else do I got? Gear. I forgot to give me glasses. Yeah, the glasses in this game just don't look good. They're too close. They don't cover the face properly. No, thank you. We can change the appearance. Roy. It's not very fitting of a newcomer. I prefer the actual. Alright. That's all I wanted, was to look at stuff.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and outside of the castle.
They're gonna bring me in front of the door, not have a thing about the door.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Press M to open the map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms, and Great Hall. Select the Great Staircase region. You can see the flue flames available in that region. Green represents ones you've discovered. Gray is reveals location of undiscovered. Okay. Right side is we'll find the academic points, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flame. Rotate the map. And fast travel to the Central Hall. Alright. To the Central Hall. Yeah, proper wizards.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Is that right? Big dragon on the wall, unicorn statue down here.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I heard that. Was that?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I ain't no snitch.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
More explanations. Great.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
What's over here? Is there another one? Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
Revelio.
Right down there. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Ah.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade?
Oh, so masterfully. It was so skillful.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Course.
And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Yeah, I don't like the headmaster.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the map. This represents the main quest. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. Now spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with right click. I think we want to do we want to do the dark arts. Defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Oh yeah, I made my own wand
on your classes and pay
the Harry Potter website as well.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top a serves as a relaxing place for students. Yeah, I'm stupid. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of wire slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Ooh.
Revelio.
Nope. That is all.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors, and the dark wizard Razadon by conjuring a mouse Patronus.
Revelio.
There's another one somewhere.
Not sure he's in at the present. Wouldn't be sure to tell him how very.
Sit up here. Oh, we're getting close. Is it up further?
Revelio.
The Auguray skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or auguray, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. There's another one down below.
Revelio.
Has one person been trying to sort this dreadful odor?
Pungent passage. Ooh. This passage is relatively nondescript as far as passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mimbulus Mimbletonia in the 16th century, so a long time ago, and the accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odor that even the strongest scouring charm could not seem to eradicate. Yikes.
The brunt of jokes.
Revelio.
I got a class to go attend. I'd continue that further, but Serpentine Beast Window. Although Slytherins like to think the window is somehow a tribute to their house founder, it is actually a serpentine beast coiled around a tree that extends from the mouth of the legendary Green Man.
Revelio.
Alright. Let's go to class. Those are weird. Oh.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Nope.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso. 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 Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Complicates things.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Heck yeah.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
It's a Grindylow.
Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oof.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh? Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Is that
Whether
right?
it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby
unsanctioned
near the clock tower
action.
entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, we'll track that. Challenges. Field guide. Got some spectacles. Quests. Some gloves. Keep something equipped at all times. Wait, no. Yeah, we don't want this. We don't want the scarf. Wait. Okay, that one does look a bit neat. We'll wear that one.
What are you up to now?
Nothing?
Revelio.
There's a flame up here. Above us somewhere.
I'm sorry! Leave me be! It was an accident!
Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, I heard it. Nope, it's gone. Maybe it's upstairs more?
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want to.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Probably somewhere up above still. Well, we made it to Charms.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Heck yeah.
After me.
Always down for outdoors learning. Get me out in that sun.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
That's a lot.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... That's it! Stay full. Now, think of this like go... Splendid! Excellent control there.
I see, I see. Oh, that was close.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Alright.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
Yes, sir.
Oh, getting little frame drops right now. I don't know why I'm getting frame drops right now. I was doing good before. You do know the risk of playing this game, you might... I don't care.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Yeah, I don't care about all that.
That's it!
Let us see this. Brilliant! Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oh,
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Heck yeah. I'm the winner! I still know why I'm getting bad frames out here.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Phew.
Splendid!
Let us see this. There we go. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. You are not making this easy. Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oof. I still win. I still win.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, I don't know why I suddenly got bad frames outside. Everything was doing pretty well before.
Class is dismissed. Gather
Like, see here, the frames are back up.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's cool.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yeah, let's go talk with Ronan. He's a jolly swell fellow.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
All right.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Sure am.
The most I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill.
I met some of my best friends in flying. Nothing breaks a bond like thinking you're all about to die.
Now there's more upstairs, right?
Leviosa.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Getting pretty close. There it is. Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. The tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barnamy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Teaching trolls ballet. Well then. We should have... Yes. Next unlock is a hat. Track that quest.
Revelio.
Okay, we'll go downstairs now. That's really cool, though. Oh, and Transfiguration. We have a thing for that. To Transfiguration. Oh.
Leviosa.
It's a cute cat. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Now those are elves, those aren't goblins.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
Very well.
In that regard,
That
I've
ain't no
asked your
snitch,
professors
guys.
to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Oof.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
Okay.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Very well.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Us Slytherins gotta stick together.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Very well.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak with Professor Ronan. Oh, new cat. Must pet. We will pet all of the cats.
there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
All right. Okay, so we gotta find these pages.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Oh.
Got it.
Got one. This way.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Got it.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
That was actually pretty easy.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of
Oh,
your
big
magic.
swirlies. Oh, this one's got an F in it. Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Now we got two. I don't. Okay, so we'll have to take the long way. Oh. Crimson Motley Garb.
Revelio.
Something right over here. Yep. Wooden cat. The wooden statue bears the likeness of Pengier Don, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
lovely. There's another one right up here, wasn't there? Must be below somewhere. There it is. There's another one nearby. Three Sisters Bells. Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands, when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
Having our parents about. My mother is so excited to be home for the holidays. She's written to me nearly every day. How many hours of sleep. My older sisters taught me everything I needed to know.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you then.
Broken Broom. The Broken Broom belonged to Celine Whartonby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. What is this?
Hello, Sebastian.
I didn't mean to talk to you.
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to
You're in
accompany
the
you
way.
into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
I missed the field guide entry because he was in the way. It's rough.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Oh?
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still
come back for
surprised that
that.
a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Oof.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Damn. Oh.
Revelio. So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Oh. Little troublemaker.
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Big old hippogriffs.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence
But it looks fun.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Oh, you sure can. Sounding out of breath from a little trip already.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
I mean, you
still
could.
haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
I gotta keep remembering to do that. That looks pretty nice.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Guys.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh. People sure do like their cloaks
Honestly,
around here.
If one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister.
From the moment you were born, you always had it all. And I guess someone dropped the